gotta talk to this guy. Hey!
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Is that it then? Why does it say it's still there? I don't like that. Well. Oh, that's why. There it goes. Now it's gone. Alright.
Hello again.
Hello.
Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Acceleration and speed. Thank you.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Alright.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
I think it's time for a hairdo change.
I'll test out my new upgrade on the way.
Let's go get a haircut. I think it's up here. Try and do this without the map.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Alright. That's not what I wanted. Tracking that. So where is he? Here? No. Here? Summer's Court? No. Oh, there he is. Oh, wrong way. Oh, through here. Up we go. Too bad I can't find my broom through here. Christmas tree. Hello.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him.
Oh boy.
Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Oh lordy. Alright. Next side quest. Let's take a look. It's time for Summoner's Court. Can't imagine what kind of challenge it is now. Probably something like moving on the board, I guess. I don't know. Who am I facing, though? Who's this? Charlotte.
Hello, are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Let's do it. Oh, those draw it in. Great. Okay.
Precisely as planned.
Alright. Let's go for that blue one in the middle. Alright. Oh, a little too tough. A little too tough. Frick, man.
Such
Can I start
grace.
over?
Finesse.
Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Stop. Oh, dude. Can I start over? How do I start over?
Such grace. Finesse.
Oh, man. God, I suck. I'm going to knock those off. Well.
Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition?
Can I go again?
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Yes.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
Oh, let's try that again. Try not to be too rough this time. Okay, I'm gonna, there we go. Oh! Oh! Okay. I guess that's one way to do it.
Precisely as planned.
Alright. Yes. I hope she doesn't hit that.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
Yeah, you will.
Accio.
Probably knock the next ones off. Let's see if I can't get this one over here. Oh, that was too much.
Nice technique.
That was so close. Alright, you're in my way,
Precisely
Charlotte.
as planned.
Scoot over. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Such grace.
Did I still win?
Finesse.
I think I still won.
Wow, you are good.
Sweet.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Is it a mitt? Watch it be Weasley. I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's Weasley. Alright. Let's go do this one. Astronomy wing. Transfiguration. Probably. Yeah, I think I want a little too far. Oh, that's not a requirement. Can you imagine having to climb all these steps to get to the astronomy tower? That'd be horrible. Oh, that shows the farthest fast travel point there was. Hello.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he hasn't.
Pardon me. Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also,
Oh.
what bells?
I know what she's talking about.
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Alright.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But
kinda
mum's
sad.
the word.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Okay.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Alright. Let's do it.
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower.
Oh wait, it's taking me the wrong way. How do I get to the... Is it taking me the right way? I feel like it's not. Okay, it is. Alright. Thought it was taking me to that other main mission for a second. Look at all these Christmas trees. Means half the year is over. The heck?
Revelio.
I don't know what that was. Alright. Let's do it.
The bells must be upstairs.
Wait, is that a chest that I went by? It was. Hold on. Oh, one of those. Okay.
Revelio.
What the heck is down here? Would you look at that? A little quick passageway here. Okay. Let me go back before I get too distracted. So much to do in this tower. Alright. Up I go. Alright, so right there.
Revelio.
Let's put that there.
Body Leviosa.
Golly.
One up, one to go.
There it goes.
Revelio. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
Where's the other one at? Where does this go? I don't want to go in it yet. There's the bell. Can I reach it from here? Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Put it there for a second.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Try the toad out real quick. Where do you go? Oh,
Revelio.
cool. Any doors over here? No? Alright. Well, that was kind of cool. Let's go down the little secret passageway.
Revelio.
Christmas time. Sure, I'm not missing anything. Gotten most of the stuff already. Ah, come on. Here it goes. Alright.
Revelio. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Any other side missions? I don't think so. Alright. Nettie. Let's go talk to Nettie. Well, looks like my broom enhancement is an unlimited speed boost. It's not faltering at all. It's pretty dope.
Revelio.
Here's something. Yep, there it is. Hello. Alright, Nettie, what have you got for me?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Alright.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Alright.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Okay.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Okay.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Alright. Oh, I know that this one was locked over here.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hey there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
All right.
Harlow does not like people talking.
Aloha Mora.
It's a big
As you
lot.
already know.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Look at that. First guess for the red.
Revelio.
Oh. Ooh. Do that. Alright. There's that.
Otto Dibble works at Gladworks. I should check there. Revelio.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Hi.
But perhaps it's been here.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I
Mr.
know
Hill.
Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Aww.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous.
Don't worry about me,
As for
Otto.
Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood. Revelio.
Hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Revelio. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Mrs. Raves. Hello.
Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife.
Aww.
The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Aww.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
It's a lot.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
I've
Oh, no.
spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Alright. Let's go talk to Nutty and then see if I can wait until night and go get that demiguise statue.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Ugh, I ran all the way over here. This is probably not good.
Revelio.
You can stop a thief.
More locks over here. Oh,
Alohomora.
there's a lot of stuff in here.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Oh, hey. Chests galore. Oh.
Revelio.
Is that her wand?
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble.
Oh,
Revelio
no.
will show me where she was taken.
Footsteps.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio.
Should I find... Wait, should I find Otto Dibble's love letter and Hubert's book of poems first? Screw it.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Some secret dealings down here.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Here isn't worth the time. No amount of spoil. Not gonna work. Using that girl as bait.
Revelio.
Don't kill her.
Student will be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
You're right, she's not alone, you buttholes.
Brave? I'd say we know who to leave at home minding the oven.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Alright, I'm gonna... You're a bitch. Oh.
You'll be sorry you did that. Expulsion!
Revelio. Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Found a Christmas tree. Yay. That was an intense fight.
Revelio.
See where this leads. Where does this lead?
Revelio.
Okay. Another crate to go through. I didn't realize that the optional task would be... Oh wait, that's open. It's this way. this the way I was supposed to go, maybe?
Revelio.
I think it might have been. No. There's a secret way around. Alright, I still need those letters. I love letters. There we go.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Okay. How do I destroy it? Let's keep going
Natty
on.
must be here somewhere.
You found that.
Revelio.
I knew you would realize I had left my one for you.
Oh.
Speak to Mr. Ray. He will.
I never found a hidden chest like that before.
Revelio.
Hi.
Over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right.
He looks a lot
Thank you
like
for coming.
Mal from that show
These
on
locks are
Netflix.
cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now,
One
you
step
best
ahead.
stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Uh-oh. Oh god.
Revelio.
Nothing happened.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We
Natty,
owe our lives to your
what's going on with
bravery.
your robes, man?
I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
He seemed
Be
really young
prepared for a
himself.
fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Alright, let's go.
Revelio.
You're talking about the fight that I already had, Natty? Took care of him. Unless more pop in. What was that? Y'all saw that? Don't like that. Whoa. Been real trippy. Oh no. Oh, that's why I was looking well pushing.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Oh wow, she's already here.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Of course I'm safe.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Well, you're not doing shit, so...
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Ugh, adults. They suck.
Natsai, You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Alright. Is it night now? Because it looks like it is. Time to go get that demiguise statue. Oh.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage.
Aww.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Revelio.